Good evening, everybody. This is Kimberly. Just wait for... Good evening, everybody. Hi. I'm Kimberly, and I'm Garden Witch Tarot. And tonight, I'm going to do some tarot readings. And we're maybe going to talk about some life, like these awesome glasses that I just found today in St. Augustine, Florida. And I already have some reader glasses because I'm old people and need reader glasses now. But look at these. Look at this. I don't know what slow mode is, honey, but we probably need to not be in it. Ooh. Here's the Seven of Cups coming out. So there's a lot of choices out there. So many choices. So whatever you want to do with your life, there's lots of choices. Whatever goals you want to set or lessons there are that could be learned from whatever situation you're in right now, take your pick. Take your pick of the lessons and learn one. Honey, can you turn off the slow mode? Because it says that send a message every 1 minute. Yeah, until I'm more famous. But even when I am famous. Kind of only being able to send one chat a minute doesn't do anything. Woo. Oh no. And then here's the Five of Pentacles. So that speaks to feeling left out in the cold. So there's a lot of choices, a lot of lessons to be learned, but maybe there's a feeling that the choice that you make will be the wrong choice and that you'll be in the dark or like not accepted, that the choice you make won't be accepted. Let's learn a little more, shall we? So I do want to address also, I have these zits and I was just sitting there last night minding my own business, and then I realized I had these two, not just like zits, but like these two teenager zits on my face, and so I'm feeling a little insecure about that. But you know, I think whenever we're feeling insecure, it's something that I struggle with personally all the time, is deciding to love myself and kind of like work through my insecurities, because I really struggle with that. I don't always feel like a secure person. Oh yeah. So we have the Page of Swords also. So some new information coming in to, I think, maybe help clarify the situation. And then the Two of Pentacles. So this is a really interesting progression that we have going on here. So far we've got the Seven of Cups, followed by the Five of Pentacles, followed by the Page of Swords. And the swords are about knowledge and truth, the air sign, and then the Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is about making a decision, and it also has the infinity symbol on it, as you can see here. So the choices that you make with the Two of Pentacles, it's like a yin and a yang. There needs to be a balance. But I think so far this reading is very interesting because we've got the Seven of Cups, followed by the Five of Pentacles with the Page of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. choices or lessons to be learned, and then hoping that the choices that you make don't leave you somehow outside of the circle. Like maybe feeling like you could fall out of favor if you make the wrong choice, but then, equipping yourself with the knowledge that you need. And then we go from the Five of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles. And I think that means like narrowing down your options is how I see that. So let's get another card on it. See what happens. Sure would be cool if there were other people here and I could actually do a live reading for someone. So what is this Two of Pentacles? I sent her a link, but I don't know that she knows that I'm like, oh, there's one. Oh, the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is the last thing that is in this reading with your choices. And, we started out here with the Seven of Cups, which is about the lessons you can learn or the choices you can make. And then, narrowing it down. I think there's some fear of like making a choice. There's fear that you'll do the wrong thing with whatever choice you'll make. And so I don't know what choice you're facing right now, honey. What choices. But the Four of Cups shows that you're like so focused on these things, and there's like this sense of dissatisfaction with those three things that you miss the one thing. And it's like, don't focus on the things that don't really stir your interest so hard that you lose focus on who you really are and what you really want. I'm going to see if I can text London or Susie. Okay. Hopefully you're here, honey. I did send a message to everybody I know. All three people, my friends. Okay. So like I said, you've got some choices. I don't know what you're thinking about doing if you want to like explore your passions. But I know that there can be some fear with exploring your passions, or maybe you already feel like you've been left out in the cold. I hope I'm not doing that to you. But think about your own truths or do some exploration. Learn about some of the things you're thinking about, and then narrow down your options. And don't focus on the negative. Don't focus on the negative. Look at that sad, pensive bunny looking all sad. Because there's cool, passionate stuff like coming in. So don't focus on the negative. Okay. So one of the things that I would like to also talk about today is fasting, because I think fasting is a really cool thing to do. Ooh, I don't know who just came in. We've got a new person in the chat, but that brought out the Ten of Swords. So there's some betrayal going on here. A stab in the back, and that's not good. So let's, ooh. And then we've got the Two of Swords also. So yeah, Ten of Swords, Two of Swords. Stabbing in the back. And then you've got some choices to make with that. And then right underneath that, we have the Knight of Swords. So there's some information that's coming in pretty quickly here. And hey, Bestie. Hey, Karen. Hey, London. Ten of Swords. So let's go back to the reading. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad you're here with me live. I'm in Florida. I have zits and these fantastic glasses. I found them. I don't know if you can see. They're like got these little wings on them. I mean, you can see those obviously, but there's like a little click in the wing. Anyway, I saw them and I thought, these glasses are just freaking ridiculous. And then I thought, let me try them on. And holy crap, do I rock these glasses or what? Yeah, I know. You don't have to say anything. I already know. Anyway, so back to this Ten of Swords, Two of Swords. So there's a major betrayal, and then there's a choice that needs to be made. The information came in fast. There was a fast information coming in. Okay, so then let's go back to the cards and see what else is there. Oh, just got one. Oh, the Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold. This literally just came out in my last reading. But sometimes being left out in the cold can go both ways. It can mean feeling like you're going to be on the outside. I think there could be a fear, something that's holding you back about not wanting to make the wrong choice. So, you know, in every decision that you make, you could feel like whatever decision you make will leave you on the outside of something. And unfortunately, in a lot of choices, that's kind of what happens. Like choosing one thing, inherently you're not choosing another thing. The good news is that there is the sun coming out. The sun is about happiness and joy. The warmth of the sun coming and warming your soul. It's like hope, the new day. But it's also in tarot about truths that are coming to light. So there's darkness in the moon, and then the sun comes out, and things that cannot be seen in the darkness can be seen in the sunlight. So here you may be feeling like you're in the cold, in the dark, left out, and then this sunlight is going to come through and shed some light on what needs to be done in this situation. So let's see what else comes out. I really wish that I had brought some other cards with me to Florida, because this is all I have. So one deck. I didn't even bring my clarifier cards, which I just got, and they're super duper cool. Here we go. That's the one. So we've got the Three of Pentacles next. The Three of Pentacles can be about work. It can be, in this situation, about working towards something that fulfills you. It can also be two's company, three's a crowd. So something that could be coming to light is a too many people situation in, let's say, like a relationship or whatever. Hi, Chanel Huffman. Glad to see you here. My name's Kimberly, and we're in the middle of a reading. So I think that's it for that. Be wary of three-party situations, or do some work. But this betrayal with this Ten of Swords and the decisions that you have to make, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid that you're going to be left out in the cold. The sun is coming. The sun is coming. And I think in this case, this Three of Pentacles just means work towards something that builds you up. Just work toward something that's going to help you out in your future. So the sun is coming. There is light coming on this situation. I know it feels dark and bleak right now, but the sun is coming. And so I think overall that's positive. So, oh, Chanel, for you, my dear, I have the Seven of Pentacles. So it looks like you're working hard towards something, diligently, like just in your job, doing your thing, tending your garden. And I think that's a beautiful card. That's a really good place to be. Let's see what else is going on. What are the messages for you? Ooh, the Magician. So there's some, I think maybe a work situation or something that you're trying to figure out. What should you do? You're taking care of business, doing your own thing, but the Magician is coming. And I think that the message here that's coming to me is that you can do anything that you want to do. Like whatever you put your mind to, you can be successful at. Just keep working toward it. It looks like you already have a plan. Look, sunrise. So new things are going to come light. There's a new day dawning. Before that, there was the Lovers. So the Lovers here depicts this kind of romantic love is how a lot of people take it. But honestly, there's a lot going on here. If you can look at this, there's like a yin and a yang, like a spring and a fall element. And then there's this bunny that's kind of overlooking the whole thing. And so the Lovers is about maybe some conflicting energies and how to bring those together in harmony. But you've also got the sunrise. So in this situation where you can make anything happen, if it is about a romantic relationship, then I think some new truths are about to start coming to light. There's a new day, a new dawn. Maybe there's been some, like you're working at things and you're trying to manifest what you want from this relationship, this love interest. And I think a new dawn is possible. So if there's a conflict, rest assured that's, I think, going to I can't say that the new day is going to be good, but there's going to be new information that's shed upon this situation. So let's see what's going on here. Okay. So you've got the Three of Cups, the celebration of 3, and a four of Wands. Now, this Three of Cups is telling you to look toward the people in your family, specifically the women in your family, okay? So if you have a sister, a mother, a daughter, whoever, engage with those people, celebrate with those people. Enjoy being a woman and paying attention, being present with the people around you. And then that's going to give you the stability that you need. That's where your stability comes from, is from this, from the connections that you have that you can build upon. And then stability is going to come in this situation. I don't know if this is a love interest or just something with your work that you're working toward, like a goal, like a new position, a new job, a new career, new something that you're doing. But new information, a new dawn is coming, and celebrate with the people around you. Gain wisdom from the people around you. Be present with them, and that's where your stability will come from. So I think that's great. Karen is still here. Let's see what's going on with Karen. Okay, I think my cards are upside down. So anyway, as I was saying before, I think I'm going to, no problem, Chanel. Thank you for coming by here. Ooh, Karen, Justice is flying out of the deck for you. What is that about? So Justice is not just about, obviously, justice. It can pertain to legal matters and what is fair, but it's also about finding the balance, the give and take, the like the universe has to find balance. And it may not be justice as we know it, but it could literally be a legal action that's coming toward you. So, oh, and then we have the Emperor. So the Emperor is the card of the Aries. You're welcome. That's me. But not only is it Aries, like an Aries card, but the Emperor is representative of knowledge from a higher angle. So, like, imagine you're like Zeus on Mount Olympus, and what the view would be from Mount Olympus, or when you're like in California and you're high on the mountain and you have this tremendous view of everything. And so the Emperor has this knowledge because he has the foresight, or the position that he's in allows him to see things beyond what's right in front of his face. And so I think whatever this justice matter is, I think you're going to have the vision that you need and the clarity to see exactly what's coming from a higher perspective. Like, you'll have a really good perspective on the facts, on the situation, because of your experiences and stuff. So what else is involved? I'm very curious as to what's going on. You have the Four of Cups. This came out earlier for a different reading. So the Four of Cups, Karen, is about focusing, and the cups are about love and passion. And it's interesting because you've got like 3 children. But this focus being here on these passions can lend you to miss this cup that's coming in, that may be something really, really great. So don't focus so hard on these things that you miss this opportunity here, this passion here. Don't get so in the weeds, paying attention to these things that may seem important or whatever, that you miss this thing that's coming in. So let's see what else we have, because we're starting to have kind of a picture. 666, good Lord. And again, we have the Five of Pentacles. Wow, this is just a really popular card for everybody right now. So feeling left out in the cold. And again, I think the message that I'm getting from this Five of Pentacles tonight, on this particular night for people, is that you can kind of feel like you're on the outside. That can be a feeling that you have that's not necessarily true. Like, if you feel like you're being left out in the cold, that could be a matter of perspective, not that you're actually being shut out by people in your family or people in your community. Does that make sense? So you've got justice, this legal matter. You've got this insight, this high insight from the Emperor. You've got new things coming in that you might need to free yourself, take a minute to breathe, but don't be afraid of being on the outside. That could just be your fear taking over rather than facts. So what else do we have for Karen? Woo. The Queen of Swords. So there's the air sign, Karen, and the truth is going to come out. I think there's going to be some new wisdom, some new information that's going to come out in regards to this situation. And then the other card that came out is the Devil. And the Devil is not about, people are like, oh, it's the devil. It seems really very dramatic or whatever. But it's about breaking bonds, okay? It's about breaking attachments and breaking bonds. So when we look at this all together, we've got a legal matter or something that needs to stay balanced. We've got your perspective, which is going to lead you to a higher understanding. Like you've got a very knowledgeable, you've got a really good handle on what's going on in this situation. And then you've got this warning. This is kind of a warning to these two warnings here, not to lose focus on new things that are happening, and not to feel like you're on the outside, not to make that fear hold you back. Like that fear of being on the outside could be causing you also to miss this new thing that's coming in. New information is going to come to you, and you are going to be in your right, like feeling yourself. And then you're going to be able to break the bonds. So to me, that means that with this outcome, this fairness, it whatever is I think you'll be able to break through whatever it is for a fair outcome. But let's make one more card. Mike's like moderating with the quickness over here. Wow, there's not a card. I think that's all the message. Let's do one more. Let me shuffle. This devil card's kind of like throwing me for a little bit, but I think it really does just means that if there's like a toxic bond that in this situation, that it's going to be broken. It's going to be the end of it. And then we've got this Seven of Pentacles. So work on it. Just keep working toward your goal with the knowledge that you have. I also, we need to work on doing a show, Karen, where we talk about quilting. Okay, so thanks everybody for joining my live show. It's been a little while, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for the evening. Let me pull a message for everybody, like an everybody message from the cards, so I can wrap things up. What's our message for today? And it's a big one. Six of Pentacles, the Fool, Four of Swords, and the Empress. Okay, so first we have the Fool stepping out into the unknown. The Six of Pentacles, which is about giving and taking and finding balance in that. And then the Four of Swords, which is about needing to take a rest. And then the Empress. And the Empress is a really awesome card to end with because, like, the Empress can create everything. Everything comes from the Empress. So the Fool, sometimes we need to emanate this. You know, like everything is so carefully planned, it seems like. And I know for some of us in the chat, London, we've never taken a step in our whole lives where we weren't sure of our balance, you know? And sometimes you have to take a leap of faith. So that's the message there. The balance, know and appreciate. Learn to appreciate, you know, where things, the cycle of give and take. So people give to you and then you give back. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Make sure you're resting. And then go out and create. Take a leap of faith, but do it with the balance. Don't just take, give back. Because part of the journey in order to learn is passing that knowledge on too. And then I think this one, the Four of Swords, make sure you're resting. Please, everybody, rest and take care of yourselves. You can only care for others if you're rested up and taking care of yourself. And then go forth knowing that you can create anything. It's all at your tips of your fingers. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me on my live show first here on YouTube. Love you all. Have a good night.